cat clawing the back of my chair. Hey, monkey. Let's see here. I've got. I'm just finishing up watching the rest of the official stream, official try-on stream. They were giving away a crazy amount of stuff. Okay. So I'm currently what I'm working on is, believe it or not, is doing the the current event that's running, the Desert Frontier. It's starts out with killing these guys in the Desert Frontier. So it's pretty much just wandering around back and forth in the biome and waiting for critters to respawn until you find these dinosaurs that are misplaced. Normally they're in the dino biome. So I'm kind of avoiding the dungeons and just looking for the dinosaurs to drill through it. 20 at 50 already. Because I neglected to do the last one. I don't even remember what the last one was. But I failed to do that. So they're being pretty crazy in the official forum, official stream right now. So they're doing. Apparently, they're broadcasting across several different platforms, and they had everybody join their Twitch. So it just went kind of nuts. So I'm going to wander back and forth and see what I can find in here. I should be able to come up with another 30 of these guys pretty quickly, I would hope. And did I miss one? I did miss one. Usually they respawn pretty quickly. They have added tomorrow. There's going to be a new mechanic in Trove that basically will activate tomorrow on its own. The stuff is already there. I don't think they'll have to patch it in. I think it's just going to switch over. That we're no longer going to gain the daily loot chests. Instead, we're going to get a token, and those tokens will be used for all kinds of things. And they haven't. I haven't looked into. They have details of it on the forums, but I haven't read too much into it lately. I've just been waiting for it to come up on live so that I can, kind of muddle through it right here. There's also a PTS update coming pretty soon. That it should be there. I think they're getting it active today. I know the server has been locked for testing this morning, as it has been. But I'm thinking that they're going to get it running today. There were PTS patch notes that went up on the forums and then were quickly taken down. Because I think they realized that they were in the wrong spot. They just hadn't reposted them yet, the last that I looked. And I'm planning on doing some streaming of that. I'd like to try and balance out my time to stream some of the PTS stuff because I do enjoy breaking the game, and we've got a good group of people who also enjoy breaking the game. Does this count? Oh, hey, I just won something. We know market. Oh, that's awesome. I just won something on their stream and they recognize my name.
What?
I just won something on the official Tryon stream, and Ted, you know, of course he knows who I am, said, "Hey, we know market."
Aww.
Yeah, that's cute. It's good that he remembers me. He spent enough time racing on my my flight courses in Defiant Few. He better remember me. Oh, hey, that's one of my viewers has just won something on there too.
Yay.
Yeah. That's cool. I think that was for a carpet, and if it is, I'll give it away on my stream because I already have one.
Oh, yay.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, and the neat thing is me and a few other people bugged the crap out of them for like a year or more to make to make the carpets fly, and they finally added that mechanic a couple of months ago, and yeah, it's thrilling because they should fly. Carpets should fly. I mean, it was called a flying carpet. For goodness sake, it's yeah. I also got to keep an eye on my experience because I blew it last week. I blew it. I completely damn blew it. I just want a carpet. Yep. How's it going, Nem? What you up to? Yeah, the I'll probably once they send it to me, I'll just give it away on my stream. You know, I've done it before. I think that's like the fourth. I want to say that's the fourth carpet I've won on their stream. And then let's see, it's the fourth carpet I've won on their stream, and then Fuzz went to. I think it was a PAX event. I want to say it was a PAX event, but I'm probably wrong. She went to a PAX event and did an interview with Andrew. And they spent like an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that, talking. I believe the interview is still up on Trovesaurus. It should still be up on Trovesaurus. It's a really great read. Of course, it's information that's about a year old because at the time he was talking about newer mechanics that are already in the game. But yeah, she got a bunch of carpet codes and she gave me a couple of them to give away on my stream. So there are a couple more that I've thrown out there. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Chronozilla just won something too. That's funny. Damn. That's awesome. Still looking for more dinosaurs. I still need 20. There's one. Oh, they're giving away a pair of Gondas on the official stream. If you haven't said anything, you better get over there and type something in. Chrono is the only person I have. Oh. Don't. Hey. Well, you know, that's okay. Let's see here. I've got so much stuff in my way here. Okay. Oh, okay. I think I've figured it out. Let's see. Oh, Sha, how's it going? Welcome. I'd love to switch places with what Chrono won. I'll give Chrono the carpet. I'll take the Chaos coin, or I'm happy to switch. I don't think that Chrono would go for the trade. Oh well. So I'm really bad at playing the ninja. I don't have very great gear or gems for it, so this is a little painful. But I'm just wandering around, throwing down at the dinosaurs here in Desert Frontier, because this is obviously the first stage of the event that they're running right now. I'm sure we're gonna have to hunt different kinds of dinosaurs in biomes that they probably don't belong in. But I haven't gone reading for what all is entailed in it. They're adding a lot of stuff to the game. They're going to be adding a lot of stuff to the game in the future, and in the near future. And I have, if you didn't witness the patch notes from the PTS, they are extensive. I mean, there's a scary level of patch coming to the public test server. I mean, this thing, it looks like Postcard has spent probably the last week typing this stuff out, because my goodness, there is a lot. And one of the big things is tomorrow, July 1st, we are going to lose the daily loot boxes. However, we are going to gain a token that is going to be, I think, a little bit more useful. We'll still be able to get the rare rewards from those boxes, like the Mega Flux, the Mega Pinata, Mega Chaos Chest, that stuff. We'll still be able to get those. So, this dungeon, if you haven't seen it, this dungeon is freaking awesome. X marks the spot. There is a ton of materials under each one of these X's. It's pretty cool. I think there's 5 of them in here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 6. There are 6 of them in here. I love this dungeon. I don't know who created it, but they're my hero. Not only for all of the materials that are in here, but because the dungeon design is glorious. This is certainly one of my favorite ones, even just visually, not just because of the materials. But I do love the materials. I gotta keep an eye on my experience points, because I don't know if you heard me say it earlier, but I totally blew it. I know I have all these other classes. I know I have, what, 4, 8. Oh, wait a minute. Which one did I do? So I've got 14, but it was the gunslinger. Yeah, if you'll notice. I wasn't paying attention. I was talking to, we had some company here, and I was just drilling out the experience points. Wasn't thinking, wasn't paying attention. And all of a sudden, pops up in the bottom corner. You have leveled your gunslinger to 30. All these months, I've been so careful to level every class like this. And I blew it. Yeah. Well, the good news is now I have a level 30 class. The other good news is I still have 14 of them to do. So, you know, hopefully I will be paying better attention. But yeah, the XP bonus coupled with an experience potion that I consumed, it was flying by. And you know how Trove gets. You get kind of mindless. You stop really focusing on what's going on. You're just kind of, autopilot. Yeah. Yep. So at least I have the other 14 classes to go to do it with. So, yeah. Oh well. It happens. What can I do? It'll still be good. I mean, it'll still be 14, 14 classes, one right after the other. I don't know that, if somebody's keeping track, they'll go, wait a minute, what about the gunslinger? But somebody will tease me about it, I guess. That'll be okay. I'll be alright with that. It's still going to make a significant impact on a room to see 14 level up to 30 messages, bam, 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 one right after the other. So, I have to look at it that way. That yes, it's a bummer that just because I wasn't paying attention, and so on, it just oops. So, if anybody, you guys are probably already through this, but, if you need if you need the dinosaur kills in desert biomes, I'm kind of off here in a corner by myself. If anybody wants an invite. I'm currently hiding offline in the game because I had somebody in this particular session who I don't know if he's still here or not. Oh, he's not. Okay. But hopefully he won't jump to me because he was rather annoying about wanting to come out to where I was and kill things. Like, I need to be kind of systematic about this. So, look at this enemy parked up on top of a cactus, and he is a cactus. I'm glad I got that on stream. That was cute. This guy just parked up at the top of the cactus like that. And by the way, if I might direct you to the chat window, direct your attention to to the chat. There is something different going on. Painkiller, thank you. Was it a dragon? I thought it was a carpet. Seriously? Did I want a dragon? Ballooner, how's it going? Welcome. I could have sworn it was for a carpet. Well, that's okay. If it's a dragon, that's even better. I'll take it. I don't have them all unlocked. I'm a pretty casual Trove player. Yes, I have max mastery, but that's only because I have been here for almost as long as Trove has. So, and that's most of why I have max mastery. So, carpets was before then. You heard about dragons, and then my name. No kidding. Well, that is awesome. Hee Well, I said earlier, and I will hold to it. If it was a carpet, just in case, whatever, for whatever reason, if it is a carpet that I want, I am planning on giving it away here on my stream. They won't send out today, but then oh, you won one of the chaos coins? Cool! Congratulations! I'll trade you. No. If it's a carpet, I'll trade you. If it's a dragon, maybe not so much. But if it's but yeah, I'm gonna be if it was for some reason, if it's a carpet, I will be giving it away on my stream. I have permanent OK from Twixler directly from her keyboard to my eyes that I'm perfectly allowed to go ahead and re-gift those on my stream, as long as it's a fair giveaway and I'm not selling them or anything like that. Then they do not have a problem with it. So yeah, don't. you're okay. So yeah, congratulations. Chronozilla won a chaos coin as well, so that is pretty awesome. They were pretty nuts with the giveaways today. It was pretty cool. I have only 5 more of these dinosaurs to kill. Hap will be so proud of me. And double proud of me because I don't know if you noticed or not, but actually, do me a favor. Anybody, type in the command, exclamation, Nightbot. One word. Just type that in there and see what happens. Shah just said, yep, indeed. Hopefully I've set it up properly. I might have to. I still have some reading to do. Baseline. I still have some reading to do. But hopefully I've got the basics of it set up right. So. Stormy, how's it going? Alex, glad you could make it, dude. Nemesis, how's it going? Main class. Okay, I actually have a story behind that, and I apologize to my regulars. You're going to hear it again. I am leveling all of my classes to 30 at the same time. They're going to be one right after the other, except for the gunslinger. I wasn't paying attention, and I leveled my damn gunslinger to 30. You get into a groove. You kind of stop focusing on the game after a little while. It just turns into a blur of drops and critters. Oh, there's a cat. An angry cat.
Crazy. I don't know what the hell.
She cut you?
Just a little bit. I think this scared her.
Oh.
Because it flopped on her when
Gotcha.
she jumped up here.
Dope. Yeah, we've got a very skittish, angry cat. Thank you, Stormy. The rocket ship code unlocked the item on the console. Yeah, all right, Ballooner. Good. I am so glad. The PTS is open now? Oh, crap. Of course they do it after I get started. Okay. Well, the patch notes for it, I don't know. Hey, Kaiser. I don't know if you. There was. I don't know if you caught it. There was a huge list of patch notes for the public test server today. They took it down because it was in the wrong section. I don't know if they put it back up since the official stream started. I haven't really been paying attention to anything outside of their stream and getting set up for this. So, as far as I know, they're working on the transfers. I don't think they've gotten that part of it finished yet. But there are hang on. I know that's something that they want to do for the character transfer. I know it's something that they want to do. I know it's something that they're working on doing. I don't know if they've gotten that sorted out yet. I didn't read about it, but I may have just missed it. As far as I don't know if they've wiped it. I'm not sure if that's a thing yet either, but we'll find out. So, my gems are pretty sore. Oh, you leveled 14 classes in 30 minutes to level 30 in 5 minutes using minor coins at the end. Nice. That's excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, let me try and keep up here. The gems you can see are pretty paltry. I do not have what you would consider perfect gems. They're not leveled up all the way, so I mean, I probably even have health regen on something in here. But it's strictly utilitarian to keep my power rank up so that I'm able to do U8 and cycle through dungeons. Unfortunately, this class I'm not very good with, so it's taking me a little longer than the other classes. But the boomerang hit twice. Interesting. It's been a while since I played the Boomeranger, and I have difficulty paying attention to the numbers anyway, because they flash up too quickly and I'm always moving. So I don't know. I don't know what they did. I know there's been an on and off again problem where the boomerang like wouldn't hit at all, or it wouldn't come back. So they might have inadvertently done something to try and fix that issue. I don't know if that's something that's still around or not, but one more. Oh, cool. There, and I found a boss one right outside of my cornerstone. If you are you in I'm on the PC in U8. But yes, my in-game name is Market. You can feel free to add me, and I am online, I think. Yeah, 1.51. Yeah, a little over a gig for the PTS update. It's pretty solid. I forgot. I have. I popped that earlier. Oh, let's see. Oh, defeat dinos in caves in the desert frontier. Okay. Now, are these in specific caves, or are we going to find them? We're just going to find them down here. That works. So I need 50 of these suckers. There are Master World. Yeah, the only thing is I'm trying to multitask. I don't mind that these take a little bit longer because the experience point gain is much better from them. I mean, even though it's very small, nickel and diming is what I'm doing. If it were only Tuesday. I'm actually heavily out of Formicite for where my numbers are usually. I should probably fix that at some point in time. Yeah, the new things are going to be crazy. Are the patch notes back up yet? Let me. I should go and check that out and share that here if you guys are interested, because the public test server is something that unfortunately there's not a lot of there aren't a lot of people that get. Yeah, they're back up. There's not a lot of people that get really focused testing. Ah, thank you, Shah. There we go. Yeah, hopefully a lot of people will stay after returning. It would be an awful lot. Be a good boon for the game, you know, when they do add all this stuff. I think the specifically the gem reroll stuff, that's going to bring a lot of people back to the game. I know that there are a lot of people who got very frustrated with the way that you have to grind these things out, and I kind of share their overall sentiment on it. It is at this point very grindy, and getting great gems is something that's not easy to do. Um, so it's one of those things where they could loosen up the grind a little bit, and hopefully this will do it. Hopefully this is going to be something. Yeah, you can choose what you re-roll. It's. Mhm. There has been, let's put it this way, there have been a lot of people who have complained about it on the forums. There have been a few people on the on a couple of different ways that we've talked to devs for the past couple of years. And the overall sentiment was this: we need to be able to re-roll these things because the RNG is just awful for it. You've got a select group of people who got very lucky, and then the rest of us are kind of stuck out here holding the barrel, you know. And it makes the game, which I understand a game like this is going to have grind to it. I mean, I think we all signed up for a game like this because we know it has a grind to it. You're not going to obtain everything and finish everything in the game in a week or two. It's going to take you some time, and even if you have a lot of money, it's still going to take you a bit of luck to get all the things that are in the game. It's not that kind of a game. That said, there are some things that they could loosen up on the RNG a bit. So I think this gem change is going to be really big as far as that goes, and with any luck, it'll all work out well. Yeah, a lot of my most of the gems that I've gotten in recent months have been more useful for the dust than anything else. I would have to agree with that. Let's see. Fortunately, this has a good cave system in it, and these are probably going to be respawned by now. More frustrating is already the amount of dragons in the game, and the future patch will only bring more stuff. Yeah, they're going a bit heavy on it. I agree. The dragon thing. I mean, I like dragons. Don't get me wrong, but they could loosen up on it a little bit. I think the good thing is the one argument that I would put up to myself on that is that a lot of these dragons are the user created ones that they had basically accepted months ago and are just now being able to put in the game. So I can respect that. because, you know, and quite honestly, if you haven't seen the new dragons, you really should. They're gorgeous. I don't have any of them, of course, but yeah, they're beautiful. They really are. The creators that put in on these are, man, talent, lots and lots of talent. $11 dragons, minimum 3,300 coins. Well, the good thing about that is that you can buy the where is it all? Oop, dragons. That's where it would be. You can buy these for your daily cubits, which is really nice. That is at least one benefit in the whole thing, is that you can buy them. Yeah, it takes some time, understandably, but like I say, this is the kind of game where you put time into. Ugh. And how about this? Once I finish off this, oh, you know what? I, hmm, I have a bunch of, I think I have a bunch of streamers' dream codes that I need to give out like today, because I believe they go invalid in less than 24 hours. So yeah, once I finish this level of defeating dinos in the desert caves, I will roll off a bunch of streamers' dream codes. How about that? Yeah. And those of you who showed up after I said something about it that have been here before and have been upset about the mod handling of this channel, we now have a new bot maintaining things. I finally got around. Oh, I'm gonna die. I didn't realize I was out of pots. Wantons, how's it going, dude? I haven't seen you in a long time. What you been up to? How you been? How you doing? I had to run. I had no potions and I was half dead. Oh. Oh. But yeah, I've got, there's been, man, all kinds of crazy stuff has happened this week. They're getting the PTS going with some new stuff. We've got this new event that I'm going to kind of try to haul and finish off here. We've got a bunch of these guys down in this cave. Kind of pull them together a little bit and take them on all at once. The, actually, here, come here. Come down in this pit. You hang down in here. Oh, damn it. You can trap them in a pit like that. I just didn't do it very well. Oh, you won a carpet. Congratulations. I thought I had won a carpet on the official stream, and then Painkiller was saying it was a dragon. I'll have to find out. If it's a carpet, I'm definitely going to give it away on my stream. If it's a dragon, I'm definitely going to take it like the greedy little monkey I am. Because I don't have all the dragons, and, well, you know. But, yes, definitely, congratulations. It looks like you can finally use your super mount stashes on the live version, because you just got 19 new rat mounts on the PTS from the mount stashes. Oh, nice. That'll be good. Yeah, because I've got a bunch of those things hanging around, too, that... too many. Yeah, I think I've got a few. Okay, so let's see. 16 more to go, and I will get some streamer stream codes thrown out here because I need to give them away today. Otherwise, they'll go bad. And that is a sad thing, watching a streamer's dream code die without letting anybody redeem it. That sucks. So I am looking at the potential of streaming some PTS stuff, possibly during, maybe even during some of my normally off days. I don't know. I have to figure it out. Because my whole schedule got thrown sideways this last week. Sargonis is no longer going to be with me on Mondays. We're doing a dual stream on Wednesdays now. He's going to join me for that instead of Monday. Yeah, 509th lives on PTS. Yeah, the stuff on PTS is pretty easy to get, and they've also added something today as part of that update that they're putting in a bunch of boosters basically to help people kind of level up and get some stuff to test. You're open for any amount of streamers' dreams. Excellent. Yeah, I've got a bunch of them. They already sent the ones that they're way ahead of the game. I've got a list of codes that are valid until the end of August already. So I think I've given away half of my July. Oh no, so yeah, I think I'm on July's already. But regardless, I'm still going to give out a bunch of them. Oh, okay, I need 3 more of those guys, and then we're good. There's 1. 2 to go. Oh, you know what? I can turn my desktop audio back on. There we go. Now you can actually hear the game. I had the settings on OBS so that I could stream but listen to theirs without broadcasting it through mine. I love this new version of OBS. I'm glad that I finally got with the times and did the new one. Acquire 100 bleach bones. Alright, Meowsifer. Where's her dungeon? Can't I just go into my inventory and drop 100 of what I have and then, you know. They nerfed the Shadow Tower Titan and Lunar Souls now to drop from Shadow Vaults instead of being directly awarded. Yep. Slowly getting ready for future editions. Nice. Yep, and you can buy them. They, by and large, they're kind of loosening up, it seems, a little bit with this patch and how that stuff. You can just buy them off of the marketplace? That's horrible. But see, here's the thing, okay? I don't do this very often. I don't open my inventory. I've been playing this game for years, right? I have 9,000 of them. Yeah, key farming is boring. I have to agree with that. Yep. See, when they made the announcement, they made them up untradeable. I I went I went out and stocked up on them. I'll be honest. I bought up everything I could get my hands on because I knew that they were going to be damn near impossible to, or not impossible to get, but I knew that they were going to be incredibly grindy and boring to get. So I still have a pretty good quantity of keys left. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to run out pretty quickly, but still, at least I've got a good buffer to work with. See, and I was thinking if you want to farm those bones, if you're like me and you're too cheap to buy them, if you run through enough desert biome, you will find that dungeon there that has them all over it, and that was a new noise. I heard something, and I don't know what that noise was. I will eventually find out what that noise was. Okay. But yeah, if you find this big dungeon, there are a bunch of bleach bones all over it. Let's see here. I know there was one right up here. There's one right here. But yeah, this dungeon has, I've never made a count of how many. I knocked a couple off of it already in the times that I've passed, by them, by this dungeon. I think I got that whole back. I believe that edge right there normally has a bunch of them. Yeah, and people struggle to get the keys. People struggle to remember to bring the keys. Yeah, I would really rather have them do a different unlock system for that. That if you, even if they just put the keys in your collected inventory, like flux or bones or whatever. Oh yeah, Igneous World, because that's for there's lots of bones in there too. Well, the reason that I suggested this is because the first two quests have you in this biome already, and you can this one's covered in it. I know that there's more than 10 because I've pulled a few off of it, but yeah, that is definitely a good suggestion. Any of the dragon biomes will be full of them. And then there's Meowcifer's dungeon. I don't remember seeing one of them in here. But yeah, there's a couple of good ways to farm the bones. But I'll probably end up succumbing before too long and just buying them off of the marketplace at some ridiculous price because somebody is taking advantage of lazy people like me. I think that there was a... Oh, no, that's going to take me here. Forget. Well, look at that. Oh yeah, and if you kill cursed lands skeletons, they drop bones pretty frequently. Here I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, the Ice Sage. I don't know. I know that they are I know. Okay, here's how I'll say this. I know that that is something that they are aware of, and they may or may not have a person specifically looking at tuning the classes right now. Again, may or may not. I don't really know anything. I'm probably more likely to do this in a cursed land because the plants don't respawn, but the skeletons do. And there are these things. These guys will drop bones too. Sometimes. The six of 9 quest will need you to kill 100 mobs. Oh my goodness. Alright, well yeah, then I'll probably take that advice. It depends on what people are asking for bones, because there's probably a lot of people doing just that. And I'm cheap. I'm very frugal. I don't frequently buy things from the store. At 80 a piece. My God. I remember when you could buy one bone would cost you 4 flux. That's painful. I'm cheap. I'm too cheap. 8K for the 100. Yeah. It's not bad. I mean, I'm not saying it's a horrible price to pay, but I'm cheap. The rewards are awesomely random. Yep. Yeah, I love the Ice Age. I love the concept of the Ice Age. I do not like how it tends to underperform when paired with the other classes. And also the class gem. The class gem's that just needs reworking. I don't get it. It doesn't. That one does not make sense to me. But there are a couple. I know that they are. I know that they're looking into the class gem tuning presently. That's something that they're certainly not blind to. Yeah, it's almost as bad as the phase glass gem. Yeah, the phase glass gem is just painful. That is really painful. That's an interesting concept. Let me get to we're gonna test a theory. We're gonna see if doing it through the trade post will work. You just give me 100 bones, I'll give you 100 bones back. I'm game to try it. That could it might not trigger it, but yeah, you never know. We'll give it a shot. We'll see if it works, because it'll be interesting if it does. It doesn't work. You already tried it. Oh, okay. I figured somebody would have. That it didn't occur to me to try it, but yeah, it makes sense that they would do that though. All right, I'll just be boring and buy them because I'm lazy. Well, more that I would like to cycle to the one that forces me to kill. You can sell me 100 overpriced on the market. Nah, I'm not gonna. That's good. We'll see if that's crazy. See, I could grow them. You know, that'd be great. I mean, I've got plenty of flux. That's really not an issue. I'm just cheap. That's really all it is. I'm just cheap. It took you a couple hours. Yeah, I can. Well, who wants to go into a shadow tower? There you go. I'll just take that one. That'll work. Done. Done deal. And then, let's see. Juice some cacti. Ordinary cacti should spare you some. Or ask nicely. I I read that wrong. I read it as knock their blocky pricks off. Whoops. I live. Oh no 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 no. Okay, it just me being a blind old man. Okay. Yay. But that came up like, okay, yeah, no, I got it. That's awesome. Knock their blocky pricks off. That's fantastic. Ugh, good times. Thinking of keys for STs means you can't make each key for Eclipse worth it by using them on pen or DOTM. Yeah, I hear you there. That. Although I will say this, I have dropped a stellar 2-star 4 pearl from the first one. What's the first level of the Shadow Tower? The Walker, Spike Walker. That one, I've dropped a very nice stellar out of that chest. So, you know, I don't know. We just got to get farming groups together. So I'm thinking that you've got 50 cactus, and when it does that the 100 mobs, is that like anything that you can kill anything in that? Because that would be nicer. They added back the biome benches. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. What? Where, Shah, where is that in the list? New biome-specific craftable benches have been added to the builder's crafting for every biome. Biome-specific recipes found on the workbench have been moved to these individual benches. Okay. You know how I am. You know I'm more often than not I see their side of it as well as the player's side of it, and I've been accused of always supporting them and so on, but I it's each situation is its own, and rationality always wins. But as far as this bench thing goes, I've got to do this. They had it coming. We told them. Bravo. That's fantastic. Oh, because they said they wanted to consolidate it, and that that all of the biomes were being that all of the different biome benches were confusing to new players, and this and that and the other thing. And we're like, you're gonna put them all into one thing, and make it even more confusing by putting it all into one thing. And then on top of it, you're gonna have a UI asset that is gonna, man, it is going to bend the game in half. And it sure did. We warned them. We're like, I don't think that's a very good idea for you to do that. But yeah, they wanted to blend them all together, and okay. And immediately after, they regretted it. I know they did. I did never have one of them say that, but it was intimated a few times that it needed to be changed back. So I'm glad Defiant Few still has all those benches sitting there, and I actually have 2 full sets of the old alpha benches sitting in storage. More benches won't fit in your CS having 1 square. Dope. What I would honestly, what I would rather that they did is they split the stuff up into the categories of the biome benches like that, but also clean up and leave the workbench in, so that people who are used to that can just go into the one place. And then, if you're looking for biome-specific stuff, then great. But, I mean, because one of the things that we brought up is, like, you guys are going to be adding new stuff to those benches. You accept deco for Reddit creations. You accept decoration submissions for that. So you're going to be adding more recipes to it as time goes on, and especially if you're planning on making more biomes, you're going to be adding. It's just going to be adding and adding and adding, like awful. Quake, how's it going? And welcome to your viewers. How's it going? There are. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to have rolled Streamer's Dream Codes a while ago, wasn't I? And nobody said anything about it. I'm so sorry. That sucks. I'll do it now. Now, before I get to this this part of the quest here. I think I was thrown off by the bones, the number of bones that you needed. Yeah, I get why, but I also agree that yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I got into Trove talk, and it happens. I'm easily distracted. That's okay. I got a squeegee for the budgie poop, as long as they don't poop in my coffee. Oh yeah, and Shaw, that right there, that is the complete reason. With anytime you open the workbench, incredible lag came along with it, and for some people with like less than stellar internet connections, I know that the workbench was actually crashing the game for them on several occasions. So that kind of sucks, and I would not want that to happen. So I can understand why they're changing it back, but we told you so. So that's really what it comes down to is we told you so. Let me grab my document here, and they're really way ahead on the sending out those stream codes, the streamers' dream codes, because they're I think I've got ones that are good until the end of August now. Okay, where is I'm losing my mind here. Give me just a second. Stream codes. There we go. I've also, if I'm not mistaken, have a bunch from the megalithic update too. Yeah. They gave us 5. They sent us out 5 to kind of promote the megalithic update, but I was streaming. I wasn't streaming that day, so. All right. And what I will do now. Here is. I know, Hap. I know, right? Isn't it crazy? I totally. But dude, type in this command. Type in exclamation Nightbot. I did this just for you, dude. Devilfish, how's it going? You're just in time. I'm about to throw out some streamers' dream codes here. I'm looking at. I need to dim this. I've got way too much light. Okay. So now here's the fun part. I've never done giveaways with Moobot before. This will be a first. So I am not sure how this works. I think it allows me to take it right from the user list. I'm pretty sure. Oh, thank you for the follow. There is, let's see here. Yeah, this is the first. I just realized just now that I haven't done this before. So there is a likelihood that, I'll probably just like end up giving out 30 streamers' dream codes to. That won't work. All right, so there is apparently. Yay! It's always a storm of some kind. There are 2 options here. There is the raffle system has 2 options: a chat raffle and a user list raffle. So I'm going to try it off of the user list and see what happens, because the one thing I don't like using code words for that, because that usually just generates a boatload of spam, and I don't want to do that. I'm sure you can't blame me. Vial of Unleashed Power now is a 10-second cooldown. Oh, yeah, so no more Invincible Tomb Raiser. Viewers from other streams. Yeah, it's just going to go out to everybody else streaming Twitch. You've won something. I'm going to get thousands of people pouring in here. Give me my stuff. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do a drum roll, and then I'm going to click that button right there, and we're going to see what happens. I'm going to give away streamers' dream codes until I figure out how to give away streamers' dream codes. How's that? Here we go. So a drum roll that can end in a, in a fizzle, because I don't know what it's going to do. Shh. Did it do anything? Aren't I the user list? Okay, so apparently it didn't do anything. Interesting. It looks like it's doing something. I don't know if it actually is doing something or not, but... Okay, I guess until I figure something else out. Okay. Until I figure out how to change this stuff, because there doesn't seem to be. I don't know where there's a settings. Oh, hang on. I might figure it out. I should have figured this out before. It didn't dawn on me until I went, all right, I'm going to go and click this button. Wait, that's not the same button. Ruh-roh. Okay, well that has a thing to turn it on, but I don't know exactly how to... Ballooner, how's it going? I could do that. I could write your names on little pieces of paper and throw them in my hat. That'd be a good idea. Let's see. All right, well let's try to figure out. Now you have to learn how to rig the new bot. Yeah, indeed. See, that's okay. How about this? I'm just gonna click this button. I'm gonna find out what happens. It says I've opened a new raffle. Enter in chat with exclamation raffle. So see if that works. Type exclamation raffle in the chat and see if that does anything. Because I would imagine that it's going to put something up and say these people are entered into it and da 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 da. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work. We'll figure it out. Somebody will win something. If I have to write down all of your names on pieces of paper and put them in my hat, I will. More than likely, I'll just go and add Nightbot back to it, use it for the raffle, then kick its ass out again. Because that is one thing that is really nice about Nightbot. The giveaway system that they have built into it is really good. Okay, it says added one or more users to the raffle. So that is raffle keyword is, yeah, it's absolutely a default, but I can't see where to change it. You think Nightbot is going to come back and work? He's going to do what I tell him to do. I'll give him a fresh one. So it doesn't give me a list of names. I'm not seeing a list of names yet on, but it did say it took. So it's saying it's adding people to it. Oh, we'll get this figured out and it'll eventually work and stuff like that. Okay, but people are in this here. Alright, so let's see what happens. I'm going to try again to do this. Psh, there we go. And if I draw it, does it do anything? Right, yeah, getting panic about that, that is not a bad idea. Or that is not yeah. Yeah, I can see where that could be a problem. And it didn't seem to do anything anyway. It's got a symbol that's just sitting there kind of spinning like it's loading, but it's not doing anything. Ugh. Yeah, and it doesn't. I'm not seeing it doing anything either. I'll have to talk to. There were a couple of people who suggested this one to me because they use it. So I'll have to talk to them because I know that they do this kind of stuff and that they use this bot. So I will figure that out. Until then, what I'm going to do is quickly go through all of the settings in bloody Nightbot. Yep, I agree. Till I figure out how to do that. Okay, so now what I have is it should be good to go. Let me make sure that I think you have to do that. Okay. Okay, give me just a moment here. While I am doing this, everybody that wants to be eligible for Streamer's Dream giveaways, please say something in my chat if you haven't. Well, no, not even if you haven't in the last 15 minutes because it just started up now. So go ahead and say something in my chat, even if you have very recently, and that will get you eligible for the giveaways. And that way, and I might just I turned off all of the different commands from Nightbot, so I no longer have to worry about that messing things up. I just deleted all of them from its list. So. Okay. And now it's not adding here. That. Okay. What the hell's going on here? Because it should be Nightbot Resurrection. Yeah, indeed. Okay. This will work eventually, I know it will. It says it's already a moderator of this room, but it doesn't list as moderator of this room. And it's still not putting anybody's names in this list. Why not? And I can see all of you speaking, but it's not taking Huh. That is really strange. Well, thank you very much for the follow. Hmm. Strange. Very, very strange. That is so weird. Because I mean, I can see that you guys are saying stuff in chat, but for some reason it's not listing there. Return of the underpaid worker, indeed. Fake, how's it going? I am currently trying to give away some streamers' dream codes, but things are just not working here. I've got Wheels of Impatience. I have Nightbot is giving me palpitations because all you guys are talking, but it's not registering. It's not registering that that anybody is speaking in here. I don't quite understand. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to try something else. I am going to make the keyword is case insensitive. Okay, so that's good. I don't have to worry about that. There should be now a keyword active. It's broken. Just one word. ITSBROKEN. Try typing in that as a command. So, type in this. Oops, wrong button. Aha. Try that. See what happens if that works. There's no apostrophe or anything in there, just ITS broken. Yep, you got it. And let's see if it actually registers for that. It's not. Are you kidding me? There are no eligible users to win the giveaway. Okay. Why? Why is this not working? So, apparently, yep, see, it is broken. Isn't that awesome? It doesn't seem to wanna work. Hang on a second here. Oh, goodness. This is some messed up stuff. Apparently Nightbot goes down every few weeks. It could be, but it was doing it with Moobot as well. So that's why I'm a little confused. Watch it accidentally give away random prizes. Indeed. Yeah, Nightbot doesn't want to do this, and okay, hang on. Maybe I fixed it. Hang on. Okay, I think I got it. This is still on an active user within the past 15 minutes. Okay, somebody type something. We got it. Okay, so that was the problem. It wouldn't, I pulled Nightbot in through commands through my chat because I thought I was smart. and the website that runs, that Nightbot runs through, that needed to be connected from there to here. So it wasn't enough to just pull the bot into my channel. It needed to be pushed in from that site. So that is the answer to my question. It worked, and there you go. And you should be able to run multiple bots. I've seen people run multiple bots. They'll run, like I'm doing right now. They'll run Nightbot for the giveaway system, and they'll run MooBot for their advertisements and their various stuffs. So thank you for your patience, because this has taken me damn near half an hour to finally get to doing this. So I'm gonna get kind of crazy with it. I'm gonna do doubles. So if you win once, you actually win twice. If you win one of the rolls, I will send you 2 Streamer's Dream codes. Yeah. So let's do this. And yeah, do 2 bots in case one dies, one gets an update, something like that. Yeah, it's probably a better way of doing things. I'll just leave it there. I'll use it for giveaways. It has all of its announcements turned off. I don't believe its spam filter is engaged, but I'll check that out after the fact. It's not. I don't think it's gonna run. We're gonna run into a problem with it right now. So there it is. Okay. So for reals this time, I got a bunch of you in here already, and okay, so MooBot works. It doesn't like a lot of emotes. Nightbot strikes. So Nightbot did. Okay, alright. But like I say, let me fix that after the stream so I'm not wasting you guys' time. I will, I've got everything open over here. It's all set to be worked on, but I'll do that when I can fidget and fumble and swear over it while I'm not streaming. That way you guys don't have to deal with that. I've already gone on way too long without doing this, so let me go ahead and fix that now. So if you haven't said anything in my chat in the last 15 minutes, you've got a few seconds by the time you hear this before I start rolling. And I'll do a bunch of them. So, that'll work. Nuffles! Awesome. Alright, here we go. For the first of more than one. Got my drum roll back and everything. It's totally rigged. So rigged. It's more rigged than even before. That's excellent. And I don't remember. Does Shaw need them? Are you still looking for them, or are you telling me to re-roll? I can't remember. It's been a bit. Okay. I don't know if or when they will be adding more Streamer's Dream allies to the game. I'm not sure if they're going to. But anyway, you know where to come if they do, because I'll have more codes. Skinny bit. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, you're going to tell me to re-roll, because what I just read in chat is that you were trying to give a bunch of them away to my viewers, which is totally cool, by the way. You're more than welcome to. Alright, 3rd time's the charm. Now that I can give stuff away, I can't give stuff away. My god. Psh. Wontons! You have won yourself. Wonton. Is it wontons or wontons? Because, either way works. Oh, I don't have bombs. Wontons, you have won a pair of Streamer's Dream codes if you need them. I know a lot of people tell me to re-roll because they have them already, but if you still are in need of them, then awesome. I haven't seen you say re-roll yet, so I will assume that you need them. and I will go ahead and send them. Booyah. See now that? Okay, no, that's good. That should be wontons. No you sound. Okay. I do love wontons. I gotta tell you, they're. Now I'm hungry. Okay, let's see. Where is that other page that I'm losing? Booyah. Excellent. Okay, I will send you a pair. And I know you know what to do with them, so I'm just going to send you the codes and get her done. Alright. Let's do another one. What do you say? Okay. Still have a bunch of people on the list. So if you know people that have not yet gotten all of their Streamer's Dream allies unlocked, especially if they're on the console, tell them to get in here, because I'm going nuts. For another pair, who wins? We got Fake. You have won yourself a pair of Streamer's Dream codes. See, I told you, when you first showed up here, you said, I never win anything. And now the last 3 times you've been here, you've won something. So there you go. How's that? I told you you'd get lucky if you hung around here. And as such, I know you know what to do with them, so I'll just get to the nitty and send you the codes. Congratulations. Those are on its way. Oh, hey, no kidding. Do I have this one already? Hang on a second. And then I'll do more rolls, but I gotta look at something. I just got a message from Tryon, and it was a dragon that I won. No kidding. I just gotta find out if I have it already. And for that, I have to remember what button it is that gives you the collections. There we go. That's why. Do I have this dragon already? I totally do. Yep. So you know what that means. I have, I'm going to set something up for this, because if I'm going to give away a dragon, it's something pretty big for me to be able to do, because I don't usually have dragons to give away. But now I have a dragon to give away. And I have that dragon to give away. They sent me a Celine, and there you go. So, well, what they do when they send off the dragons to people who win on the stream, they select one usually at random to give out. So, but yeah, I will have one of these to give away on a stream upcoming. I will more than likely do this next Friday, but I don't want to. Keep an eye on my Twitter and Twitch here and all the other ways to get a hold of me, because I'll announce it ahead of time when I'm going to go ahead and do give away a Celine. But I have permission from Twixler. She said if you ever win anything on the Tryon stream that you want to give away on your stream, you can, as long as it's, a fair roll and etc. etc. So I will do that. Alright, so for another pair of Streamer's Dream codes, there are still a bunch of people in this list. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Oh, you've got all the streamer's dreams now. Awesome. Very cool. You have one more streamer's dream than you need. Ha. Well, you could always hang on to it. They might be adding more stuff in there. Hang on a second. Did I just need to make sure I didn't screw something up. Hang on. Okay, no, I did. Okay. I just had two windows open with a message to Wontons, and I'm like, did I send those codes? And yeah, my outbox says they went out, so congratulations there. I will be rolling more presently. Yeah, presently. For another pair of Streamer's Dream codes. The winner is Nemdra. However, he has already sent me a message to re-roll it, so I will do so. Oh, whoa! What happened there? That messed up. That double clicked. What came up before that? Hang on. Okay, yep. Let me, LSYD420. I did not, that was a mistake on my part. I will send both of you codes. Just let me get my brain back here, because that was not supposed to happen. It double clicked and skipped right over your name. And we can't have that. That's no good. Nope, you're good. You're good. I swear to you, you're good. LSYD420. No weird spellings or anything like that? Okay, good. We got you covered. I ain't gonna let that fail. And I'm just triple checking to make sure I have that typed. Okay. There we go. That was a better way to do it, because now I know for sure that it's copied. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I will send both of you a pair of codes, because that was my itchy trigger finger that did that. And, whoops. So there you go. But yes, both of you have won. That was a really rapid giveaway. And I don't know if 420, I don't know if you know how to redeem a code, so I'm going to add the instructions just in case. And there you go. That's on its way. But yeah, if you do know how to redeem a code, the codes are just at the bottom. You can skip over all that stuff. And then Kaiser, let me get those on the way to you. Yeah, and you know, I my hand, you know, I'm getting older, so your hands start to twitch as you get older, and you know, yeah, it happens a lot. It happens a lot. I double click when I'm trying to single click stuff all the damn time. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so that, alright. L, that is on its way to you. And Kaiser, we're getting two of them on their way to you. I know you know what to do with a code, so I'm just gonna send them on their way. Generally speaking, I send the instructions to people that that are either new here or I don't recognize from a previous win. But then, you know, there are several people who have been back multiple times that I know they know what to do with the code because I've sent them that information before, or they already knew what to do at the time. So, but that works. All right, so that is on its way. Congratulations to the both of you. Yep, nerves do mess up with age for sure. It's fun stuff. It really isn't. Yeah, see, and I do that. Painkiller brings up an interesting thing. You know, it sucks when you're holding a rocket launcher and you're looking at the ground. Yes, and I've done that multiple times in GTA 5. More than I care to count. More than I could count, even if I cared to count. But yeah, that's, well, we'll deal with it. Get a lot of vitamin E. Cool. Oh, let's see here. So what's the next part of that? Cacti? Oh, cacti. Stupid cacti. We'll have to wipe them out. That's fun. I like killing cactuses. Because I live in the desert, so it's, you know, I can just go outside and slaughter a bunch of cactus. Oop, wait. Here, does this count? No, just checking. Because I know that there are some practical jokers at Tryon that would do something like that. They would, you know, have, if you remove the landscape elements, it counts as killing a cactus. There are a couple of practical jokers over there. Yep, Hap, you're shocked that I'm doing the quest. I honestly, if you go back and watch the very beginning of the stream, from before, I think before anybody was actually over here yet, I even said I'm doing this quest so that Hap won't yell at me. This is gonna shock him. He's gonna be surprised that I'm actually doing this quest. So, yep. Just blow up everything in your way. Yeah, I generally do too. I have a rampant disregard for how much bombs cost to make. I don't really care. And I'm really bad with the ninja, which doesn't help. Okay, so now cactus. But I love that dungeon. And its experience, which I need greatly, so we'll do it. Ranked 122 in blocks destroyed. Nice. I was first place in blocks destroyed for, well, as long as it took him to add a leaderboard for it. And then I was in first place in that for a long time until people found convenient, gimmicky ways to get through the blocks destroyed thing, and I'm like, nah, I'm not going to do that anymore. And I mean, my blocks destroyed, the reason that I have more than 10 million blocks destroyed is because I actually build and mine and do stuff instead of standing there. You're on 0 is step 1? Oh, dude. Well, there's a lot of those dinosaurs in the biome I am in presently. This is what you have to kill right here. So if you want to join on me, there you go. Yeah, Fuzzy Shaco. Indeed, yeah. She knows. She was actually kind of bummed because she was hoping she was going to get to join me for a stream today. And I told her she could play Trove, and she just laughed at me, and she hasn't said a word since. So I don't know if I offended her delicate sensibilities or if, you know, she's just like completely disgusted with me at the mere suggestion that she play Trove again. She fell out a long time ago. I mean, she was actually kind of done with the game when Mantle of Power hit. So, but you know, to each his own. I won't harp on anybody for it. So I need to find cactuses. Cactus? I'm assuming that these are the ones that they mean. There's not enough shooting and driving in Trove. Indeed. Or, you know, being able to run over other people with your car. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. And I don't understand it because, well, I do understand it. Mantle of Power, the one thing that I dislike, I would have to say overall, about Trove is that it used to be a really casual game. It used to be nice and relaxed. And now it's like, oh my god, I've got to be playing this because I've got to get the new stuff before they add more new stuff. And that's why I took a break from Trove for a while. And part of it was forced. I was still playing the game in the mix, but I wasn't streaming because I wasn't able to. I missed Infinium. Uh-oh. Yeah, I haven't been mining. I'm sorry. And there's a lot of it out here that I'm not mining, and I should because I'm really low on Formosite. But the reason that I kind of took a break from it is because I wanted to get way behind. I didn't want to feel a need to chase after stuff because I'm already so far behind. Screw it. I'm just gonna have fun with the game, and that's what I've been doing. And since I stopped the gem chase, the mount chase, the dragon chase, the this, the that, the leaderboards. Once I stopped doing that, I found myself having an awful lot of fun with Trove again. So that's what I'm going to do. So you got rank 1. Ha! Nice. I can't keep it up. I can't do it. It's too much. And then the argument that, you know, a lot of it is just more of the same stuff, which I can't argue. You know, pretty dragon skins, or whatnot, it's still more of the same stuff we already have. So, yep. Yeah, seeing you steadily get stuff that way every day, you get progress. Exactly. That's why I enjoy a game like this that allows you to play it at your own pace. So the people who want to rush, get through all of it, burn through every bit of the game, and be on top of everything, have everything, they can. But it won't get in the way of me being a casual player in the game. I'm a big fan of that. That's what's kept me around. Well, okay, now you bring up a very interesting point. The servers are fine. And yes, I really mean it. The servers are fine. It's not the servers causing the problem. If it were the servers and just the servers, it would have been fixed months ago. The problem is every time somebody does something in a world, the VFX are displayed for everyone in that world. Which you notice, while I've been playing in here by myself, it hasn't lagged. If you put a bunch of people into this world, no matter where they are, no matter if you have your VFX turned off, no matter what your graphics settings, your video card is still going to process this information. And that is why the game lags so badly. But yeah, I wish it were just the servers. Oh, I wish it were just the servers. It's absolutely an optimization problem. Yeah, it is. The problem is that they don't know what's causing this to happen, so they haven't tracked it down and been able to fix it yet. Knowing what the problem is the easiest thing. Finding out what's doing it is the hard part. Everyone swarm on market. Yeah, swarm on me. It'll crash the game. But yeah, it's pretty evident, but to the casual observer and how other games online work, one could immediately be under the suspicion that their servers are junk and that that's the root of the problem. But in this case, in Trove's case, that's not true. The servers are fine. And they really are. It is a deeper problem than that. Because if they could just throw money at it, trust me, it would have been fixed months ago. They are bringing new people to work on the game. Unfortunately, they've been pretty tight-lipped about that kind of stuff. They haven't been as forward about who works on what projects, and I can understand that because the employees, the employee history, the employee roster of the company is, to be blunt, none of our damn business. If they share it with us, that's their business. But yeah, it's been hard to keep track of lately because I keep hearing references to names of people who work at Try, and I'm like, I've never heard that name before. Who's that? I met a lot of you, but there are so many of you that I have no idea you exist. Why? But yeah, I mean, they invited me and a bunch of other people out to a community event a couple years ago, and I think half the people I met there are no longer working for the company, and they've got a lot more people who are. So it's it's keeping track of who works for a game developer. That's a full-time job right there. You'd have to have spreadsheets and freaking spies, and just ugh. They change so often. It's crazy. Oop, what am I missing here? Watching you throw all those bombs is physically painful to you? Yeah, well, I've got a lot of them. And when I run out of those, I will have a lot of them more. There was one particular week where they had a double mining thing going on. And during that double mining thing, the usual Tuesday came up. And I spent about an unhealthy amount of hours, just in case. I don't want to get anybody into trouble and go, oh, I can spend 14 hours on a computer and nothing will happen to me either, and then I'll get sued for somebody getting sick. So an inordinate, unhealthy amount of hours farming and doing nothing but bombing out an entire world for its materials. I ended up with something like 3 stacks of primordial flame. So I ceased to worry about crafting bombs. It was fun. Well, if you're going to spend 14 hours on a PC, make sure you get up and walk around every couple, because it is horrible for your legs. So, yeah. Look at stats in Infinium. Let's see. Stats. Infinium. Where am I? 146th. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. 360,000. Ha! 137,000. Nice. That's crazy. That's a crazy amount of Infinium. You're cheap and use your bombs sparingly. Yeah, I can't blame you. I can't blame you. Well, if you ever run out and you're like really hurting for him, Hap, you tell me. You've done me more than enough favors. I think I could spare you, of all people, a couple of bombs. Oop, wait. Wow. That's a pretty crazy race. Oh, this one's already been done. Ha! I get distracted by big dungeons. Yeah, if I'm focused on mining, the Boomeranger is definitely the way to go. Especially if you're working in lower U's, where you're not going to take a lot of damage, just set up for Lasermancy on a Boomeranger, and have the what pet is it? The Chronomancer? I think it's the Chronomancer. Yeah, I think it's the Chronomancer ally that cycles up your abilities faster. Run that and a set of Lasermancy gear. Drill down 3 spaces into the ore, pop your bomb, jump out, throw your boomerang, rinse, repeat. And that's pretty quick. I used to mine frequently with the boomer. It is a very, very efficient way of doing it. If you're focused on not spending lots of bombs, which I wouldn't be able to blame you for, because I throw them like they're going out of style, and yeah. Yeah, and I've seen people burn through stacks of bombs. When the blocks destroyed contest comes up, they'll just spam the hell out of them, and that's okay. I don't mind. I still have I still can sleep at night knowing that I was the first person to get to 10 million blocks destroyed and prove that I have no life. RDLSYD, have a good day. Take care. Congratulations on your win. Hope to see you back again. Have a good evening, day, morning, whatever time zone you're in. Oh yeah, it's already almost 4, isn't it? Hoorah. My wife vanished. I don't know where she went. That's dangerous. Cactus, cactus, cactus. There's one. Oh, cactus. So are you planning on pulling a me hap and just not doing the event this time around, or are you just putting it off? Five different deserts since, and you have yet to see the dino. Well, if you, like I said, if you want, jump to me. There are tons of them in here, and they keep respawning. I did all 50 of mine in this biome, so totally up to you. Feel free to join on me if you wish. In fact, there is one right here. I just sailed back and forth in this biome. Went around it repeatedly. And in a lot of cases, just drag these things back. Maybe it has to be U8? I don't know. Could be. What? No, because somebody was saying that Master was the Master difficulty level was sufficient or was a good place to farm them because probably because they die quickly. I would imagine. Oh, you know what? I don't know why this just popped into my head, but I know it's very weird and out of timey to say this. I am getting near the end of my stream, so I suppose it's not horrible to close on this note. But Trove lost one of its most prominent builders this week. Voxel has left. He is no longer playing Trove, as far as I am aware. He put up a bunch of videos on his YouTube channel saying his farewells, and it was something I only found out about this week, and I've still been processing it in my head. If you don't know him by name, you'll know the club world Varos. Varros. He was the solo builder in that club, and that place is unbelievable. His building skill is second to none, really. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. He's probably the best builder Trove has ever seen. He's amazing. And there's a lot of great builders out there, don't get me wrong. But he was in a class all by himself. And I, for one, am sad to see him leave. It sucks. Because, and he gives a full explanation of why on one of his YouTube videos, if you feel like checking it out. He's Voxel over there. I'm sure you know him. Yeah, it was all solo builds. Yeah. That was all him. Him and only him. Yeah. That's some crazy stuff right there. Yeah, it's insane. He did say why, and I kind of understand why. It basically it is mostly scale. Yeah, well, you've gotta look at it. What the reason that I say that is because you've got to look at the mushroom grotto that he built. That thing is unbelievably detailed, and the color choices and the whole thing. He's got talent, and there are a lot of great builders out there who I could put right next to him. And for these reasons I like this guy better. For these reasons I like this guy better. It would be, but it would be. It's hard to compare his work to anybody because he is. Whew, insane, just insane the amount of blocks that guy put down. But he did say why, and most of the part of the reason was because we've been hearing about clubs 2.0, and we're going to get around to putting in more club functions, and we're going to do this and we're going to do that. Clubs, clubs, clubs. No, we pushed it back. No, we pushed it back. No, we pushed it back. And I really can't fault him for that, because he's not lying. They have, and it's there's a good that is actually a good reason why I've backed off from Trove as much as from as much as I used to play it, because to be perfectly honest, I'm getting a little tired of waiting for the club update. We need it. It's a side of the game that is practically neglected. We've gotten additions. There have been serious updates that have gone into Club Worlds. I mean, there's no more pits forming in them. Praise Cubely. We've got arenas. We've got portals. We've got... I mean, there's stuff. Stuff has gone into Club Worlds. But meat. We need substance. We need something to chew on for a while. We need a good reason to join a club other than to have a space to build and store stuff. And we need it soon. Yep. Indeed, indeed, indeed. There probably won't even be portals and clubs. Oh, no, no. They will still work just the way they do. I think one of the reasons that they're trying to pare away from having all of those portals is because of what I was talking about earlier with the VFX. And if you get a dozen people in a world with their cornerstones all covered in portals, and let's face it, the portals are a little VFX-y, don't you think? Like a little VFX-y. Like a lot VFX-y, really. I mean, let's face it, they're really bad. And then, yeah, the transit portals, when they added those, is like, oh god, that's... You need to tone these suckers down. Yeah, Club Wars would be fantastic. Doing, like a PvP rotation through Club Worlds, where you get paired up against people in that club world. Like, you could choose to attack or defend, and if you're defending, you're using one of your club's PvP arenas, and if you're attacking, you're using one of your opponent's PvP arenas. I mean, hell, that sounds like something that wouldn't take a whole lot of added. They've already got the platform for it, the Club World PvP connections, that sort of thing. I don't consider anything in programming to be easy, so it's not. Yeah, no. Not good. Yeah, his buildings are insane, and yes, they take him days. Indeed, they do. Months even, in some cases. They're pretty incredible. And now, if you go into Defiant Few, there are portals to a bunch of different club worlds that have builds of similar caliber. Dragons is one of... Or Dragon? Dragon. I think it's Dragon without the S. Is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, every 5 minutes is too spammy. Good call. Okay, I'll add that to the list because I do need to edit that quite a bit still. I'll call spam on my own thing. But yes, that's a good call. Thank you, Shah. I appreciate it. How about every 15? There we go. That should work. We'll see how that works. If it comes up still too much, let me know. And, you know. Booyah. But yeah, there's, we've given them tons of ideas for club level stuff to do. Different things that, you know, may be possible, may be impossible, may require too many resources, might be really simple for them to do. We don't know. We threw ideas at them. You know, some of them have already come through in the game, and some of them were, fingers crossed, they might eventually. But you know, I gotta be honest. I don't blame Voxel for that. More ranks, yes. Club ranks, no bomb. Being able to name our own ranks, that's gonna be a thing. By the way, as far as I know, that is gonna be a thing. Being able to name our own ranks. Being able to say this biome belongs to. We need that stuff. I'm a paranoid person. I don't just hand out even membership that lightly to people because we've got stuff that can be griefed. I avoid that at all costs, and as a result, Defiant Few is quiet because of it. I hate to automatically assume that somebody is going to be a problem, but unfortunately, without the club restrictions, without us being able to have better control over who can build what where and who can interact with what where, it's too much of a risk. It's just too much of a risk. And then I see people on the forums every day. My club got stolen. My club got grieved. Blah, blah, blah. Did you invite the person and make him an officer? Yes. Why did you do that? Don't do that. The only people, I mean, hell, my son is an officer in Defiant Few. He's the only, no, Fuzz is an officer and Tom is an officer. We have 4 officers in Defiant Few, and 3 out of the 2 of those other 3 people I've met in person, and one of those people I've been talking to for the last 4 years. So there's a trust thing. So make sure if you grant anybody officer or even architect status in your club, make sure you trust them. Make sure you trust them. Shh. What did I do? Don't make me paranoid. And even Sarg is still on probation. Exactly. Yeah. Well, I cook for him sometimes, so he knows to behave. You have lots of officers. Oh no. Well, but if they're working, they're working. So there you go. And it sucks because 9 times out of 10, the people who have asked to do stuff, more often than not, they're going to be on the up and up. They're not trying to pull a fast one on me. It's just that one that's going to get me. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's rough. A bit difficult. A bit more than a bit difficult. It's frustrating. So I don't blame Voxel for leaving. Now, I take that whole thing with a grain of salt because, the game is still free to play, and he can reinstall it at any time if he even has uninstalled it. He can come back at any time. Hell, there's one particular person who I will keep nameless because I don't want to embarrass him. But there's one person who has said at least a dozen times, "I quit. I'm never coming back." And within an hour, I see him log in. Like, you, dude, just stop it. Stop it. But yeah, he gets pissed and he gets on the forums and that's it. I'm done and I quit and I'm out of here. And delete my account. No. Yeah. Club World backup and restore would ease concerns. Indeed. Yeah, having us, giving us the ability to back up Club World, and off it goes. And only the owner can do that. Only the original founder, the person that clicked the button, only that person can do it. Or, well, if he's replaced, but still, that would be nice. I would like something like that. quite a bit. So, yeah, that would be nice. Hmm. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, if they did that kind of thing, how would you stop people duping? Because they could delete a bunch of stuff from the club world, restore it to its prior state. Hmm. Maybe not impossible. They might be able to work out some way of doing it. I don't know. I don't know. It would be difficult. That my grandfather, my mom's dad, who passed away many years ago, he used to say something because he was a fix-it guy, and he used to say this: if something was difficult to fix, it would take a little while. If something was impossible to fix, it would take a little longer. And I try to live by that. Very smart man. So it may not be impossible, but it might not be easy enough to warrant them trying it. Which, I know is the equivalent, but still, semantics. I don't know. I don't know how they do that. It would have to... That would require multiple layers of things I don't understand. Because it would have to go searching for items that were removed from the club world to make sure that you didn't have them in your inventory, and you could fill up your chests with stuff and have that. Yeah, I don't know how they do it. I don't know if they would even be willing. But still, the idea is good. Being able, having some form of backup for when things like that happen. Yeah, but then, I mean, you're talking, all right, Painkiller, that is a very interesting thought. However, I would have to have roughly 2 million Formicide on me. Do I need to go on? That would be rough. Very rough. I can't even count the number of materials that exist in block form in Defiant Few. That would be ridiculously difficult. Yeah, see, and I'm with Hap. I'm an idea man, not a practical implementation. If we were practical implementation people, I'm gonna get this word, I swear. If we were practical implementation people, we would be programmers, and I'm not. I'm not even a little bit. I can't even look, as far as programming goes, I can't even program my damn VCR. And yes, I still have a VCR. Good times. Oh. Oh, there's one of these dragons. Dope. I don't know who needs those. I don't, so I'm not going to kill it. Resources or crafted items already. Yeah, that would, it would still be painful. It would still be very painful. Because I don't know if you've seen how big Defiant Few is, but there was a time when the operator of Voxel Busters was arguing with me about which club was bigger, Defiant Few or Voxel Busters, and I was trying to convince him, no, dude, your club is definitely bigger. Whoops, you are a coder. Well, get on it, man. Why aren't you working for Tryon? Get over there. Not gaming server side. Oh, that's right. you get into the real nitty gritty of it. That's the side of things that the game coders look at and go, nah, man, that's way too much. No, forget that. No. I don't understand any of it. I'm not smart enough to understand any of it whatsoever. I have a very, very vague understanding, and that is an understatement. When I say very vague, it is an understatement. I have a very vague understanding of how the whole thing, of how that stuff works, and it's enough to explain it to somebody who doesn't understand it at all. You made a multiplayer game in QBasic? Wow. See, that's impressive to me because I wouldn't even know the first thing about doing anything like that. The closest I've ever gotten to doing something related to game design is creating deco and weapons for Trove. And I ran through that like 11-hour Unreal Engine tutorial where you basically start crafting levels for Unreal maps and stuff like that. I did that for a while. I had some pretty cool maps. I don't know if I still have them anywhere, but it was fun. So level design was and even that was pretty damn complicated for me to understand. I think it took me 2 days to go through all those tutorial videos that they had to get a basic understanding of how it worked. And I went along and built with it. And then after I finished that, I sat and watched the video without building. And then I watched the video as I built my own, completely different from what I was seeing in the tutorials map, and referring to the video to get tips on how to set up certain things, triggers for doors and stuff like that. And, to somebody working in the gaming industry, that's like Tinker Toys, brain dead easy stuff. So, and I found it rather complex. That said, I won't even look at more in-depth things like actually programming this stuff. No, not smart enough. I admit I'm not smart enough. That's just not happening. Unreal was the one where you carve out rooms out of a solid universe? Yes. I believe it was. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it was a completely solid universe and you carved out of it. I'm pretty sure that was the case. Yep. Yeah, I'm it's been a long time. It's been a very, very, very long time. Like 15 years or so, I think. Yeah. Ooh. So, alright, let me save this up here. I will, yeah, toyed with it briefly, very briefly. It was fun. I had a good time making maps, but when I say one took me all day, I mean it. Like, wake up in the morning, start working on it, go to bed when it's dark, wake up, still there. Yeah. No, it's older than you. Fake, it's older than you, for sure. Oh, good. Now I'm gonna go get my walker. Where's my Geritol? I need to take my pill. Excellent. But yeah, it was a lot of fun to play with. I had a good time. And then, of course, at the time, my son was a teenager, and we would, play Unreal with each other all the time. And so I'd make a map, and we'd go in and test it out, and it was fun. A lot of fun. But I haven't done anything like that in recent years. The only thing I've done in recent years has been, designing for for Trove, putting stuff in through Reddit creations and crossing the fingers that it gets accepted, and then crossing the fingers that it goes through on the Tryon side, and then crossing the fingers that they'll hire an assistant for Atronos to go through all of those things, because that poor dude, I mean, man, he is overworked. I wouldn't. Eh, it's unbelievable. I want to say it was. Oh, I'd have to look. I don't think it was. It might have been Unreal 3. No, maybe 2. Okay. Let me barf up my eons old lungs and just go with Unreal 1, because that's probably the one that it was. Maybe. It was 1 or 2. It had to have been 1 or 2. Oh, the editor has changed considerably since wow, holy smokes. Yeah. Unreal Tournament 2000. That sounds familiar. That might be it. It's been a really long time. I mean, Sarg was a teenager at the time. And, I was not. Very strange. Okay. My, browser is going non-respondy, so if you guys are talking to me, I won't see it for a minute. Yeah, Unreal Tournament, probably. Quake 3. Yay! I remember Quake. I remember the original Quake. I remember the original Duke Nukem. I remember the original Wolfenstein. Yeah. Yeah, good times. Good times. Hell, I remember when Pac-Man came out to a table where you could play it in public. Unreal Tournament was a blast. And I think that's the one it was. I think it was Unreal Tournament. And I'm still not. Indeed, I'm still not a teenager. I'm waiting for it to come back around. You know, I mean, everything orbits, right? Maybe I'll come back around and be a teenager once again. No? Doesn't work that way? Okay. Just check. Yep, when Pac-Man came out. Indeed. Well, I was very well aware of life in the universe when Pac-Man was released. Yep. Yep, indeed I was. So, pretty good. I'm an old fart. What can you do? So let's see. To wind this back to Trove, if you were not here earlier for it, public test server is up, I believe, and running some very significant changes. So go and check them out. There will be discussions on the forums. If you find something horribly nasty and you need immediate response to it, I mean, and I'm not talking about, oh my god, this thing has more mastery than it should, or oh, this doesn't have as much leaderboard effect as this. I'm talking about real problems, bugs, things that are broken with the game. Like you're not getting loot, like period, no drops, period. Something like that. Contact me. You know how to contact me because I will poke and poke and poke and poke until a dev answers. And they, they generally do listen to me. So there's that. And they do read the forums too. It's just when it gets convoluted amongst complaint and not bug problems, opinions versus bugs, it gets a little weeded out. Yeah, the hub is still called, the Winter Hub. That was already pointed out. Whoops. That will get changed with the next major update, I think. I don't know if they can rename stuff on their side like that without it going through a patch. Because there's stuff that they can hotfix, and there's stuff that has to go through cert. So I don't know. I don't know where that lies, and I'm not smart enough to know where that lies. But there's that. All right. I've yammered on long enough. I've gone a half an hour over, but, you guys have been interesting today, and, you're always interesting, but, specifically the conversation's been fun. And I just, I'm a motor mouth. What can I say? Except for everything. Always. Constantly. But I will be back on, what's today? Today's Friday. I will be back at the very latest. I'll be back on Monday. There is a very good chance that I will be streaming some PTS stuff between now and then. I just got to talk it over with the rest of the house to find out what their plans are and so on. So, but if not, definitely next week we'll be up on the PTS because that's going to be the build that's on the PTS right now is going to be on the PTS for what I would assume a couple of weeks at least. But there's that. So, thank you guys for joining me today. Much appreciated. And I will be giving out some more Streamer's Dreams next time I stream Trove. I might even do it when I don't stream Trove because I've got too many games that I like to play. And too many games that you guys like to see me play. So, what can I do? Got to appease the masses, right? Yeah. GTA moving to Wednesday, pretty much. I think, pretty sure it's going to happen. But Monday and Wednesday are still float days as far as the game goes. If there's something in particular you want to see on either one of those days, say the word. This last Wednesday, day before yesterday, we streamed Empyrean on Wednesday. So I don't have the only day I have fixed is Fridays. Other than that, it's pretty wide open. But if you want to play GTA, just say. All right, Nemdra, have fun. You would watch a Market Plants vs. Zombies playthrough. I have that game, and I'm damn good at it, too. I think I've gotten up to, like, 40 or 50 waves of survival on the PC. It's easier to do on the console. I will say that. It is a lot easier to hit 70 waves on the console. That's rough. That is rough. So, all right, but that's it for me. I got to go and figure out some stuff here. Real world is calling, and till next time, get off my lawn.